Hey, what's up, everybody? Sorry for the late start. I had some stuff going on, so we're here. That's pretty much all that matters. So thanks for tuning in tonight. But before we start, we want to get our sponsors out there. We got Key West Compassion Club, 606-772-9420. That's how you can get a hold of them. Give them a call and let us know. Keep us, and go to their website too on their Google page and give them a good review. Also, we got Zamudio Ramos Cleaning Service. They are, or she is as I should say, great at what she does. She's very detailed. She makes sure that your place looks better than before she leaves it. You can get a hold of her, 616-321-0309. Her name is Angela Zamudio. Get a hold of her. All right, so tonight is our first, bringing back the paranormal nights because, that's what I want to do. I like ghost stories. I watch the ghost adventures, the ghost hunters, and pretty much anything that has to do with haunted stuff. I have had stuff happen in my own house. Marcos might have some stories about that as well. Yeah. So,
I do.
Hey, my camera's blurry. What's going on? So, one thing that I did want. Why does it always do that every time I want to go fix my camera? It's the ghost story.
It's the ghost.
Hold on, people. I gotta fix my blurriness.
It's the ghost.
Right. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm back. Hi, everybody. How you doing? So, definitely something that a lot of us. I read online that it's like, I think it was like 64% of Americans believe in ghosts. So, are you part of that 64%?
No.
Tell us why you think that ghosts.
Tell you about mine?
Yes. Or why you don't believe.
Well, I don't believe because, when you believe in Jesus Christ, nothing that ever exists but His Holy Spirit. There are probably some entities. I won't say ghosts per se.
I think ghosts is just a word, but I read that ghosts, or the ones that we see here on Earth, are demons. Is what I read. Or possibly
speaking, I guess. You could say yes or you could say no, but to me, there's things that have happened.
Mm-hmm.
Not only at your house that we know about.
Yeah.
Stuff that's happened here,
Mm-hmm.
which actually on my live it was about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh yes, that's right.
So in that case, it was more of the factor of I'm jamming out, I'm playing, I'm doing everything I had to do with the podcast, everything else for Black River Studios,
Mm-hmm.
and for I want to say a good 30 seconds, I see this.
Like a reflection.
Kind of like not a reflection, like kind of a shadow.
Mm.
So I'm playing with the glow sticks, I got everything going on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm jamming out, I'm playing, and then I just happen to turn, and I see this dude just sitting in the window. And then he does this. He waves. So I'm with my glow sticks, and I go, I got company, guys. And I'm telling people on my podcast, you go on my show, you can see it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm jamming out, and I go, I got people, and I'm waving with the glow stick. Hey, and he waves back. Well, the next day I asked our neighbors, the Millers, from Miller Inc., and then I asked you about if there was anybody outside who can catch him on camera and figure out who it was. Nobody was there. Nobody was on camera.
Yeah, I noticed that our camera that's outside didn't catch it for some odd reason.
And nor did the neighbors. No,
Which is weird because they're motion sensitive.
They're motion censored, and they cover this whole parking lot as well as the side of the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And for them not to catch anything, that is just like...
It's creepy.
It is real creepy.
Because
you know what I mean? And it's just like, how did that happen?
There's no way you would have moved that fast for any of it. Any of these cameras did not catch.
No, because you can, when you go to the window and you put your hand up there, you can hear it boom, and when you put your hand on there, and then you whatever when your hand squeak. But that's why with that shadow, and then I heard a little flip, so I turned over. That's why I was just like, oh man, okay. But then it was like, nobody's there, so it's just like, this is trippy. I didn't want to say anything, but I was just like, wait a minute, I gotta know if this is on camera.
Yeah.
If this is real, if this is not real. However, after you guys left the studio last night, I was just talking to the Millers next door. I'm like, hey, were you guys there late last night? And they're like, no, we left about 9:30.
Mm-hmm.
Why? And I was like, well, because right here, right behind me, there's a green wall. There's a green wall. I'm going to show people on TikTok as well as Facebook. There's a green wall behind me. So,
Oh, I was like, what is
that is Michelle's office.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
She has her desk against this wall.
Mm-hmm.
She has all her posters and all her, her fabrics and everything that she needs on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
But as I'm sitting here and I'm going through emails and I'm making more posters and, flyers, you hear this. So I kind of just like, well, from behind, so I'm thinking, well, the door's right there. I look out the window, there's nobody at the window, and then I open the door, nobody's there. So I'm like, maybe I'm just hearing something.
Yeah.
Or maybe they're next door. But then as I go out the door, their car's not there. So I'm like, okay, cool.
Yep.
So I come back, finish doing what I'm doing, and went to use the bathroom and came back.
Heard it again. Like,
And that's when I was already standing up, and I looked over, and I'm
you could tell
like,
it was coming from over there.
so I was like, okay, this is just tripped out. And so I actually went, and their lights are off. Our lights are on,
Yeah.
but yet they're still knocking on this wall. So I'm like,
That's weird.
so here's the thing is,
Michelle says the ghost just wanted to say hi.
well, I bet they do. I mean, they don't do nothing. They make noise to let make their presence known.
Oh, yeah.
They make their presence known, but they don't do nothing. They don't touch you. They stay away. It's just more. It's more of a kind of a presence to go. How you doing, bud?
Right.
I'm not gonna bother you. Just leave me alone. I'll leave you alone. Just whatever.
Yep. So I've been watching the ghost shows and stuff like that for probably since the early 2000s. Ghost Hunters was actually the first one that I remember watching, and a lot of the things, and I get it. It's like it's a TV show. People are like, oh, that's fake, but obviously it's for entertainment, because there's people out there that has either been in that situation, so that's why they watch it. So that's why they're like, oh yeah, that happened.
They're trying to figure out what's happening.
Right. So,
Paranormal.
yep. And so I think that a lot of people who don't believe, and I'm not saying everybody's like this, but are either scared for it to actually be true, or don't really want to see something in person. You know what I mean?
And it's and I'm gonna tell people, it's not for you to get scared.
Right.
It's not for you to be afraid.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if there is an entity somewhere, don't be afraid, or an orb, don't freak out.
Right.
It's just something that something either happened
I'm still drinking.
where there's still there's entities here or there's spirit here or whatever. They're not gonna hurt you. They just want to be around. They haven't seen the other side yet.
Right.
They're still stuck here.
Yeah, and that's another thing too that I think that a lot of people will always believe that they're still stuck here. They haven't gotten to that side of, being in their, the spiritual world. And it's like, because when I lived in California, the ghost hunters people, like the main cast, I think they were in Las Vegas or something, but they were on this show, this radio show, that it was called, what the heck? Coast to Coast.
Okay.
It was called Coast to Coast. And it was all about paranormal stuff, UFOs, ghost stuff, Bigfoot, things like that.
What's up, Angela?
Hey, what's up, Angela? And so, how do you say it? I actually got to talk to them. I called the radio show and talked to them. And I asked them, I was like, okay, well then what's the difference of different colored orbs and things like that? And I told them about my uncle's house in Kentucky. And
It's a kind of creepy house, though.
What?
Your uncle's house. Didn't that for the picture you showed me yesterday? Or
No, that was my mom's.
Oh, that was your.
But So they told me it's
What's up, Noah?
the energy of different colors is like it doesn't really send how do you say it doesn't really tell the difference between if it's good or bad. It's just that's how much energy it is.
Yes.
And so they didn't really have
Orbs don't really
answer for that.
deflect on what they are. It's
Right.
just an orb.
So yeah, exactly. So it's I mean it's like any light, any source, any energy.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to give off a different vibe.
Well,
or
here
glow.
let's back this up. So when we're talking about orbs, okay, we're talking about orbs. So what was it, 3 or 4 podcasts ago?
Oh yeah.
We were all here. Malik was sitting on there by the wall, and we had Junior. And then all of a sudden, Michelle comes over,
Yep. I remember that.
and she's like, "You guys got to put it on this time
Yeah.
and check this frame out." And as we check out the frame, you see 3, 4 to 5 orbs swarming around, but they all linked to Malik.
Yeah, it was weird.
And it was just like one came this way,
What's up,
but it
Elias?
disappeared.
What up,
Elias,
Noah?
what's up, buddy?
What up, Noah? Noah's the one that we're doing the sponsor for the baseball team.
Oh, what's up, Noah? Elias? So one of them comes this way, but it disappears. But majority of the orbs that were here actually cling to Malik.
Yeah, exactly. That was what was creepy.
So what was funny, the funny part about it was that
Yeah.
all of a sudden, not even minutes later, Michelle comes over with sage and I'm
Yeah.
over here making prayers and
Yeah,
shit in
well,
the
they
sage.
jumped to that. I mean, I get it. You know, I mean, some stuff freaks people out, and it's okay. It happens. Everybody, not everybody's comfortable with that with paranormal stuff. It is
It
like
doesn't even scare me.
it don't scare me.
Because it's like, if they're going to be there, talk to them. Maybe they need a conversation. Because once you talk to them, they disappear. Just like that shadow you see walking between the bathroom and the storage.
The one that I saw the other day.
Yeah, the one you saw the other day, which I saw last night again.
Yeah.
Which
So
is why I thought that was, after all that time, and I saw
Could've
heard
been.
that knocking, I'm like, okay, I get it. What do you want, guy?
yeah, exactly. And Michelle, she said you guys started talking about them, and they made themselves known, and made sure they were seen.
Angela said Miguel was saying hi.
Oh, yeah, probably.
You know
what? Yeah.
You know what? Actually, we here. I'm gonna do this for you.
Well, while he's over there doing that
This
for you,
is actually, Angela. This is actually on my podcast area, but I'm gonna show you. This is actually what's here.
oh, put it over right there.
This is what's actually.
I
Here.
actually have that hanging in my office at work.
So this stays with us constantly.
Mm-hmm.
So this doesn't go anywhere. This is here.
Yeah.
So this doesn't go nowhere.
That's
It
gonna
actually stays
go.
with us.
That's gonna go where we go. So, but yeah, I believe only because
Which is funny, but Michelle, when we first moved in, she told us about this stuff.
yeah.
You
Oh
know?
yeah. They were
So
telling
there
us.
was something here prior to what was going on.
That's what I'm thinking is like I wonder what was on this property before.
Indian reservation, maybe?
Indian
It is
reservation.
Ottawa.
Yeah, that's true.
Before Red Warrens, it was probably Indian territory. Who knows?
Yeah,
I don't see no naked Indians, though.
Yeah, no. I want to see boobies. No, I'm kidding.
Wow.
But Indian
Boobies, huh?
boobs. Indian boobs.
That is just.
Anyway.
Anyway. Sometimes those are ghosts.
Yeah.
Just saying.
But yeah, no, well, because you know how they always say seeing is believing, and
Yeah.
But it's because have you ever had sleep paralysis
Yes.
where you feel like you're awake but you can't move?
Yes.
I've had that.
done it plenty of times.
It's ridiculous. Anybody that's had that, let us know because it's. I want to hear your.
It sucks because you see things happening and you can't move, and you're trying to move and you can't. You're just froze.
Exactly. So I mean, okay. So when I had one, I was living at Crown Point, and my brother Matt left to work, and I was the only one home because it was only us two living there at the time, and I fell asleep. I was off that day, fell asleep. And I remember hearing my door open.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm laying like this and I look up and there's like a lady with black hair standing at the foot of my bed. she started crawling towards me, and her face changed. Like, it was just eyes.
I've had that.
And I looked that up, and
What were you doing, naughty boy?
I wasn't doing anything. I was
It
sleeping.
was La Chusa.
I don't.
It was La Chusa.
No, but it literally was like right here on top of me, and I was just laying like this, and I couldn't move. Like, it took my breath away. Like, seriously, I was like, and then I woke up, and I was like, and I stood there, and I
Angel
was,
of death.
yeah, no, I don't know what it was.
So Michelle's on here, and she says a medium came into the studio when we were in our studio. She said the spirits in the building were not harmful, but Junior didn't believe in stuff believe in that stuff, or wanted to know until things started happening to him here. Oh, well, let's see,
Yeah.
Junior did mention that
Yeah.
his batteries were always going short,
Mm-hmm.
and they were brand new batteries. Things would get turned on or turned off.
Mm-hmm.
His I believe it was his tattoo machine.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah, that's what that was. It was.
and then there was some other stuff that was,
Yeah.
that was really tripped out that he would tell us about.
Yep. And then Joe says he'll tell the story. Well, this is one of the stories he was going to tell if he was able to.
Anyway, hi Joseph, how you doing, buddy?
Hey,
Thanks
Joe.
for chiming in.
Yep. Hey, what's up, Joe? So he said his father witnessed an interaction with a young female ghost at the
Sandcastle.
Castle Park.
Yeah.
So he told me I'm gonna kind of tell it a little bit, and then I'll let him finish once he's able to do that. But from what he told me was his dad was there doing HVAC work, and so in the
Oh,
basement,
he was in this.
in all the way in.
Yeah, he
So-
was all the way in there.
He said he kept hearing somebody walking upstairs, so he would go up there and say, "Hello, you know anybody here?" Nobody would ever answer him. Well,
But that's what happened at the Felt Mansion too.
exactly. So he did that a few times until nobody ever answered him. And this is just a summary of what he told me. And so he said that finally when he went home and told everything what was going on, somebody told him the story behind that, and he freaked out. Because back in, you know what, I might have that story up. Let me find it.
You gonna do it now?
No, it's on one of these lists.
Oh. Hey Dina.
Anyways, there's a story about Felt Mansion that this girl
Doing paranormal.
wanted to, she was dating this boy from Holland, and her dad didn't want them together.
Okay.
So she snuck out and was doing all that, teenage stuff. And I guess that's all she was. But anyway, so she snuck out, and he finally found her and, locked her up in the top room. And she ended up dying there, so that's who's haunting that building.
Oh snap. Okay.
So, I mean, it's a story that I actually have that book. I have a ghost book based on West Michigan, and that's one of the stories in there. There's a couple of them in Grand Rapids. Well, not our area, just our area, but like all of West Michigan, up to Traverse City.
Okay.
And there's a lot of stories. I should have brought that. I don't know why I didn't grab it. But I think when it comes to ghosts, I believe that, a lot of them are in a position to, like you were saying, just say, hey, I'm still here.
Well,
I'm still
yeah,
around.
the spirits, again, depending on how you see it, or what reservation you're on, or what county you're in, what state you're in, depending on, who was here prior or what happened into the building.
Right.
Again, there's spirits that walk into this building, but they don't really bother me. Again, they just kind of make noise.
Mhm.
Again, I had this big, huge wall against the door,
Yeah.
tipped backwards. You know what I mean? But then how does it go from this flat on the floor?
Backwards.
Backwards.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like they wanted to be known that they're trying to scare me, and I'm like, I don't get scared. Sorry.
Was that before we had that camera out there?
Yes, it was probably about 2 weeks before, 3 weeks before. 3 weeks before we put the cameras up.
Okay. Yeah, because I was like, when you told me that, I was like, that sounds familiar to the thing they had to me at the mobile gas station where those currently.
Yo, you have to put that video up.
The one that fell?
The one that fell.
Oh,
so
yeah.
if you go to the Ben Herrera Show Go to Black River Studios.
Oh, dang.
You can check out what we're going to post up right now. It's a video of Ben working over in the mobile gas station over on Iowa Beach Road.
The current one that Joe works at.
Yeah. So here's the thing. You can literally see this object get lifted out of thin air and then fall over into the aisle. Creepy, but yet satisfying.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's like,
You know, just like, wait, what just happened? You're like, dude, that was so cool.
it was weird.
Do it again.
Yeah. So it was so weird because I heard something fall, but I didn't see what it was.
So while you look for it, hey Gina, you live on a reservation, or you may live on a reservation. Do you have any spirits there, or do any spirits go anywhere near there? Do you have any friends that have skinwalkers or something similar to that? That'd be awesome if you could chime in. Otherwise, you can call me at 616-796-8045 and we can put you on speaker so you can actually tell your story. Ooh, you gotta give me the phone now. It's way over there.
Oh, whoops. Hold on.
But if you could call in, that would be great so everybody can hear your story. That'd be great. Did you want the number again? I feel like I'm talking to the spirits. Do you want my number
Are
again?
you here?
Are you here?
All right, so I found the video. Again, this is at the mobile
Okay,
gas.
Dina says she's busy right now.
Okay.
But give us your story because it's going to happen every Thursday. We're going to have paranormal activities on Thursdays.
Yep.
So next time you get time, that'd be great to hear.
Okay. Wait, let me make sure this is... Okay, here it is. Okay, so here's the video that I recorded.
I'm going to flip the screen over so everybody can see that's not going to be able to do that. So here's the video.
Well, it's going to be on their... whoever's watching the show.
Yeah, it's going to be on this one?
I'll put it out to where they can see it.
Well, just play that one.
Okay. So, anyways, this is the gas station over on Ottawa Beach Road, right there by Itty Bitty. Anybody familiar with the Holland area, you know where that's at. So, I was working at the gas station. That's me in the bottom part of the
Now
video.
tell them what to pay attention to, that yellow...
The yellow box over here, above that
Look
little
how
fridge.
it's tilted, though.
Yep. See how it's tilted
It's
against
tilted,
the wall?
and that's exactly how that wall was against the door, and somehow it went exactly how this is going to show.
Yeah, so let me explain this real quick. So that thing has been linked, from when I started working there, that thing has been leaning against that wall the whole time I worked there, until we finally moved it. And we didn't move it until after this happened. So here's the video real quick before I say anything else, and I want you guys to watch.
Bam!
Explain to me how that, because we tried to figure out.
Man, I've been watching that. It's creepy, dude, but it's like satisfying.
Yeah, it's like how. Dang, that made my
Are
head.
those night crawlers in the bottom of that fridge?
Yeah.
You got night crawlers? Oh, never mind. Anyway, not about fishing.
Well, it's a different fish. There's a different thing there. Anyway, so explain to me how that tipped over, even though it was leaning against the wall like that. Now, mind you, all the stuff that was on that top was all light stuff, so it wasn't top heavy.
It ain't nobody can go to that gas station anymore. Everybody be like, what the? Nope, not today.
Now, that same thing,
The
we
next
had,
mile.
that same thing right here, we had like these Donald Trump pens,
Yeah.
and one of them flew off. And I have that on video too. I just gotta find it.
Well, dang.
I don't have that one on YouTube yet.
Anybody who wants to call in,
Let's-
the number is
let's replay that.
616-796-8045. This is Black River Studios, 616-796-8045. If you have any stories you want to tell us real quick, we'll give you about a 2-minute span to tell your story, and that way everybody else can hear your story as well.
Exactly. So, I mean, I think that, like I was saying, it's just, even just that footage, it's one of those, you had to have been there once, or been in that gas station and noticed that thing has been leaning against that wall for months on end,
But you know,
years.
you know what? You know what comes to mind? You're right next to Itty Bitty. You're right next to Itty Bitty. You're right next to Iowa Beach Road. 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 You're right next to Iowa Beach you're in an area where a bunch of alcoholics go.
Mhm.
You know, a place I used to go all the time.
Right.
And what if someone was just so happened to just say, "Hey, I remember this," and it's a spirit going, "Hey, I can't drink no alcohol, you son of a."
Right.
You know what I mean?
You know,
So it's just
actually at that gas station, and anybody that's worked there can vouch for this. Basically, anybody that knows me knows that, like my
Thank
old
you
boss
so much,
Chevy.
Dina.
Which, you know what? Let me tag Chevy in this. I don't know why I didn't.
I love Dina so much.
Which one? Oh, what are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Now, Chevy was our old manager. She's unfortunately no longer at that store, which we're sad. But no, seriously. She knew
You're welcome, honey.
something was up with that store too. So there's been times like when I would close by myself, or the other guy was cleaning, or out taking a cigarette break, whatever it was.
You were taking a cigarette break?
Not me.
Oh.
I will never smoke.
Okay.
But I remember, I don't know how many times I heard people talking over by the pop machine. Like, exactly. It was one of those, because I had to stop and like,
First of all,
oh, you want to hear a creepy?
shoot him.
A creepy thing that happened to me at that gas station was, I saw this lady come in to go to the bathroom. Not once, and it was towards closing night, so I was paying attention to who was in there so I can close.
It's gonna be more like this.
Right. I want to be with you. So, right. So, no, I remember her walking in.
You're stupid.
I remember her walking in there, and because, like I said, I was paying attention to who was in there so I can close. And I'm sitting here waiting for. I never seen the lady walk out at all, ever. I never heard the door open. I went over there because I was thinking, well, maybe she's still in there. So I went to go try to open it. The door was locked.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, she's still in there. She was gone. Yeah. Michael Myers was in there. No, I'm just kidding. Can't wait to hear this. Oh, so... so I
She
went...
got on quick.
Yeah, no, she wants... So, I went to go open the door, and it opened, and she wasn't in there. I don't know where she went.
Repeat that?
Okay, so she came in to use the bathroom towards closing time.
Okay.
We literally had like 10 minutes left.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, yeah, hurry up. Well, I didn't say it like that, but I was like, okay. In my mind, I was thinking that. I told her to get the hell out. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm sure you did.
No. So I said, okay, yeah, we got like 10 minutes, blah, blah, blah. So I'm sweeping, and I can hear,
Well, yeah, you're
People up
supersonic
front.
hearing over here.
well, that's before I had these.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I got these until like a little bit before I left there. But anyway. So I'm paying attention up front as I'm cleaning. I'm looking up, I'm looking around, making sure. Not once did I see that lady walk out. So I'm thinking, and it's like maybe 2 minutes left that we had to close. So I go back up to the bathroom to like kind of say, is anybody in here? I kind of tapped on the door, but didn't hear anybody. Checked the handle, it was locked. So I'm thinking, oh,
Wait,
she's
the
still
handle
in.
was locked. She was in there. She
Yeah.
had 10 minutes left to do her pee-pee cockies thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
So the door was locked. So I'm sitting up front, getting my closing duties ready, doing my counts and everything.
he said duty.
Yeah, my duties.
You do.
And never heard the door close or open. So I go back over there and I'm like, well, what the heck's going on? Open the door and nobody's in there.
Tina, you're awesome. I love you.
What she said?
And then she gave me 1,000 likes.
Ooh, sweet. So
Love you, hon. Have a good night.
Chevy, I don't know if I ever told you that one, but that's just one that Chevy will remember this video. I'm gonna play that video one more time.
But yeah, so she never came out. She never did anything. She just disappeared.
Exactly. That's what I
Ooh.
think. So here's that video again for all those people that.
Yeah, if you're just
Just
tuning
tuning
in, check this video out. Check out this yellow Right there, that yellow little thing by the door.
Right up here
It says
behind the guy's
Rockefeller's.
head. Yep.
That's advertisement, by the way.
So here we go. Let's watch this again. Okay.
You're freaking out.
No.
I need a drink.
I'm gonna pause it right. Let me rewind
Too
it.
far.
Right.
She said, "No, you didn't, Ben."
Yeah, I never told her about that. Just let's put it. I'm gonna actually rewind it to right before it starts tipping because you can
It's
see.
right there. Oh, it's even creepier if we go slow motion. Hang on, let me turn this around for everybody to see.
So, if you pay attention to this,
Ay, Dios.
just pay attention. You see it leaning against the wall. I mean, I don't. It baffles me. I mean, it baffles me so much that I like to say the word baffle. So here we go again. How is that? How did that fall? Look at it. Just look at it moving. It makes no sense to me.
That is creepy, dude. It's exciting at the same time because it's like
Okay, look at it. It's leaning.
for people who don't believe in entities or spirits, but
Look at this lean.
it's leaning.
How is that just going to tip over like that?
And there's no like
Again,
look
up
out
here,
the window. There's nobody there.
there's
Nobody
no- yeah,
around.
nobody
there's
walking
nobody
past.
hitting the walls. Nobody. there's nobody
We
there.
were the only ones up front. Nobody was over here. Nobody was. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. There's nobody there. So
he was a UPS delivery guy.
that's the guy that freaked out and said he's never coming back, right?
I think he still did. Yeah, he did because he still came in, and I even reminded him. Look at that. Look at, I mean, what the heck? Let's put that on fast motion.
And it just falls. There's no possible way.
He's even like freaking out, like, what the frick? Look at his reaction, and he still pays like nothing.
Well, you got to remember. I mean, yeah, I'm not going to go there, but either which way, you know, again, it's exciting, creepy, but yet satisfying.
Right. Exactly.
And it's just like, wait a minute, this is pretty cool. But see, that's just exactly what happened with when I put this big old wall against the door. That thing weighs a good 40 pounds.
Yeah.
There's no way possible. If it's leaning against the door, here's the door. It's leaning this way against the door.
Mm-hmm.
How does it go flat on the ground?
The only way that I'm thinking
It
might
doesn't
have
make any sense.
is if it slid like this.
It has to slide down,
Yeah.
not backwards.
Exactly.
So
what I
that's the whole aspect of that. I always told Ben he brought them there. He's the only one who experiences things. That's because Ben has a soft spirit, so they're comfortable.
Well, here's the
And
thing.
then you're a meanie. I'm just playing.
Whatever. Oh, I'm a mean.
She's a
Oh,
meanie.
no.
She yelled at me when I was there.
Oh, Chevy's cool.
I bet she don't even remember me.
Chevy, do you remember Marcos going to the store? I do.
Oh,
I
my
remember
baby's
going.
on. Hi, Dominique.
So, I think what it is that not only because I watch a lot of this stuff, but actually there are other people that said they've heard stuff there happen and they have stories and stuff. So, it might just be that area too, because I'm wondering if anybody ever has anything happen there.
I'm pretty sure Junior probably heard something. I mean, they had to talk
that's
to
right.
him.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, Junior, come over, buddy. Yeah, I know you're next door.
Yeah, come on over. Give us your
Michelle, tell your man to
thoughts
come over.
about that.
We can talk.
Yeah, because we definitely, he has some stories as well.
Look, she's telling him right now. They want you to go over there.
Yeah. Hey, they say go.
Hey,
what is
hey,
that
Ghost,
black thing
can you go knock on his shoulder?
over- Yeah. What is that black thing over there on that chair?
What, like?
That black thing on the chair. What is that?
Oh, that was for the DJ. That's for the backpack
that's
goes.
the laptop thing. Okay, that's what I thought.
He forgot it when he took all his stuff.
Oh, she said, all right, I'll be there in a minute.
I told you.
Chevy, you never experienced anything there? I thought you did. I could have
Oh, my cousin Gisela is Gisela Falcon. How you doing, mama?
Hey, what up?
That says what up.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
And everybody out there in TikTok land, man, chime in, man. Let me know what's going on.
Yeah, we want to hear your stories too.
Go to the Ben Herrera Show and put in your input.
Yep. So-
616-796-8045. Come and chime in.
Give us a call.
Give
And
us a call.
let's give a break one more
Call us.
time, or for our middle time frame for our sponsors. Again, we got Pure West Compassion Club. Get a hold of them, 616-772-9420, or go stop by 9430 Adams Street, right next to Love's. If you have any questions, go to their website. Give them some good reviews on Google as well. Also, get a hold of Angela Zamudio, who owns Zamudio Ramos Cleaning Service, 616-321-0309, or get a hold of her on Facebook Messenger. She does an awesome job. Just get a hold of her. She'll explain everything to you. All right. So again, I'm like, what are you doing? I think a lot of like I said, there's a lot of like areas in this area, a lot of places in this area that have haunted buildings and things like that. Now, anybody that's been to the Felt Mansion, have you ever experienced anything there?
That was another creepy one.
Let me click on this. Because the Felt Mansion is actually on the list of haunted places in the state.
That knocking? Well, I don't know if that's Junior or if it's...
Is that what that was?
Yeah, that's Junior. Or Michelle.
Oh my good.
So,
Oh my
blue or
good
green?
gracious.
Blue or green?
I don't like green. I'll do it. Yes. Sweet. I get cool glow.
Here's a little interlude. Sorry, guys, but I got to do it because it's me. We've got these glasses that came in. They're pretty damn cool, man.
See, that's what you hear last night. But it was 3 knocks. Those are...
Where did that come from?
That came from Junior and Michelle.
Oh.
They're putting that together, their little showcase.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, so I got these
I got
glasses,
cool
man.
glasses.
These are actually pretty cool. I got a bunch of them here. You guys want to come purchase them?
How much are they?
These, personally, I'm not going to tell you that. That's expensive. But I'm selling them.
I'm saying, how much are you selling them for?
Oh, these right here?
Yeah.
I'm not selling these.
Oh,
But if, if the price is right, I'll sell them.
yeah.
I would probably, these would probably go $15.
Okay.
But the other ones that I have in the showcase, those are going to go for, I believe, the 80 styles are going for $6. Just the retro are going for $4, and then I got some necklace crystals that are going for $3.
Cool. Sounds good. All right. So again, we have there's places in this area that because we've been to the Felt Mansion during a
Welcome, Jesse.
Halloween tour, the ghost tour, and
I can't believe that's legal, though.
What?
All the crap that happens over there at the Felt Mansion, and they still allow people to take a tour. And
Oh.
they got that night tour,
see if I
and
can-
that's creepy. That's even more creepier. Look up Felt Mansion, everybody.
Oh, that's what I was.
Yeah, you can't put those together.
Yeah, I can't. Okay, so I got the Felt Mansion up. Now, the Felt Mansion is obviously, it's over between Holland and Saugatuck, for those that are listening that aren't in Michigan. So, it's...
Here, let me flip this over. Go ahead.
Actually,
There.
let me go to their website. So, well, that's not their website. Okay, whatever. Anyway, so they're located on 66th Street and 138th Avenue in Lake Town Township, which is between Holland and Saugatuck. It says Saugatuck. It says near, whatever. Anyways, because the guy that built it.
He built it?
Built it.
Wow, he built it, huh?
Built it. Anyway,
Whoever built it.
yeah. He moved. Who cares about that part? Anyway, his wife died. Her name was Agnes.
Agnes, of course.
Agnes Felt.
Why not?
Of course. That's an evil. That's not. It's an evil name. It's a creepy name, is what I meant to say. But I guess she passed away in the house, or passed away somewhere, and it's claimed that she's the one that's haunted that house. So, have you ever been in there at night?
Yes. I told you
Explain
they did the, back in 2011, I believe, they did a night tour. And then they did a challenge of who could stay at the Felt Mansion at night for the whole full night, and you would win $150.
Really?
Yes.
What the,
But here's the
ooh,
thing.
maybe we
that-
should get with them and do that.
You not showing nobody.
Yeah.
Oh,
It keeps
but anyway, yeah. So I never did it because we always brought our kids there and talking about the melon heads and
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah,
that's the
another-
spirits there.
Yep, that's
But
another-
however, it was more the lines of, if you actually go there, probably around between 12 and 2 o'clock in the morning.
Mhm.
You sit next to the dunes, facing north at the Felt Mansion, and just kind of stare at it. You'll see a glowing light, and you'll actually see some type of shadow moving
You
in the
talking about
window.
in the building?
Yes, in the,
Wow.
the top story, in the top
Let's go
story
tonight.
of the.
You wanna go there tonight?
I'll go there tonight. I don't care. I'm
Okay.
not scared.
And neither am I.
I'm
who
Mexican,
else
man. I
is
carry a knife. I'll chop a melon head.
I'm a white guy. I can't. Not white guy. I'm a Hispanic. Excuse me.
Well then, I'm a white guy, Hispanic man.
I'm a Hispanic. No.
Wow.
Or a
Hispanic,
yeah, or a Mexican.
Mexican.
Anyway, I mean, yeah, I've been there at night. I did that ghost tour and stuff. It was cool. It wasn't like scary or anything. The only thing that creeped me out was, I think we went into the basement. There is
That's actually a hall now. I think they turned that into a hall.
yeah. Wait, in the basement?
Yes.
No.
No. That was the main floor.
Yeah.
Never mind.
There's a dance floor thing
Yes.
on the top level.
People are using it for quinceañeras and weddings.
I wouldn't use it for anything. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, so I think we went to the basement and did a tour down there, and there was some old ass like Christmas stuff, I think it was a Santa Claus looking thing.
Really?
It looked creepy. It was like kind of weird actually. So I don't know. I was like, this place is creepy. I was like, what the fuck? But anybody that's been in the Felt Mansion, you have any experience there, let us know. Give us a call, 616-796-8045, or message us on the side chat right there.
I got questioned by somebody and it says, Heather Kelly, your sister.
Yeah.
So to answer your question, yes,
What's
it's
your
his sister.
Oh, who said that?
I'll tell you later.
Oh.
But yes, if that's that cutie pie, give her my number. I'm just playing, bro.
She's dating somebody anyway.
Dating is not married, is it? I'm playing, bro. Damn, see, he's so sensitive.
Well, anyway, so
We play a lot here.
yeah. So yeah, definitely. If you have a story, even if it's like a 2-second story of like, yeah, I got touched on the arm, something.
Oh,
Actually, I do.
I got some stories, boy.
Actually, I do have another video that I want to play that happened in my garage.
If anybody's watching, get a hold of my brother. Tell him to call in.
I wish this camera would stop switching by itself.
It's not you. It's not that. It's the
It's the
ghost.
ghost.
Like, no, you need to go here, Ben.
Yeah, I know, right?
Show them the truth.
So yeah,
We are here, damn it.
you can't handle the truth. Oh man.
But yeah, so
I hear
me and my brother have actually we've seen it together. So there is a witness.
what?
So before we play your video, so I was about
Actually, hold on. Do that. Or keep talking.
maybe 4 or 5 years old. My brother's about 6 or 7, and we lived on Howard, right where Beechwood Inn is. And if anybody knows where Holland, Michigan is, you know where Beechwood Inn is. So right before it became a parking lot out on Howard, there used to be this huge 2-story greenhouse. 379 Howard. I still remember the address.
Howard Avenue. Where's that?
Right here,
Oh yeah,
right behind us,
Yeah.
right where Beechwood Inn is.
Yep.
So
Oh, on the other side.
yes.
Yeah.
So here's the thing: is we were sitting there, we were playing around, and we didn't listen to our parents. And our parents were like, "Go to bed. It's already late. It's like 10, 11 o'clock at night." And we didn't listen. My brother, me, and I were restless. It's summer. You know what I mean? So we wanted something to do. But we were jumping all over the place and having fun. But my parents went to bed. They turned all the lights off. Blah blah blah. And we had this big, huge hall light. There was a door here and another door, on the other side. Well, we were sitting in our room upstairs. We hear the door creak open. And me and my brother stopped. We looked at each other and we're like, is Mom upstairs? Is Dad? And so we were coming, all of a sudden the door swung open. and it was a bluish, kind of like your glasses there.
Yeah.
It's a blue stream, and it was flying around. We started screaming and crying, and we're yelling for my mom and dad. All of a sudden, you see my parents just race up these stairs. My mom's starting to pray. My dad just grabbed me and my brother, and my mom's praying like there ain't no praying.
Right.
And all of a sudden, it was the door slammed shut, and my parents just brought us downstairs, and we just like, and no. And it was it kind of like was swirling around me and my brother, and through the hallway, through the upstairs, and it came to by our, me and my brother. And then it just kind of it looked like, I want to say, kind of like a witch.
Yeah.
Kind of a witch, kind of a feel. You know what I mean? Kind of
That's
like
what you think?
you
thought it was?
Yes, it's kind of like an evil spirit type deal.
Huh.
And it was just like, holy crap. But the next day, I believe it was my grandfather and the pastor, and they're upstairs. They're just holy water everywhere. But yeah, that was some creepy stuff. And then living in another, right there by that mobile gas station on Riley, across the street right next to Nelson's studio, was a gray house that we lived in.
Yeah.
Well, in that time, the school actually called my mom because they were like, "What are you doing to your son? Because your son has scratches all on his back and his legs." And
Yeah.
my mom was like, "What are you talking about?" Well, they ended up showing my mom, and my mom was like, "That's not mine. That's not me."
Yeah.
There's 3 scratches, like claw marks. They were like angled. They weren't, if you scratch somebody, you see the straight lines. These were angled. And it was all over my back, my side, my legs.
Right.
And my mom was just like, again, there goes the pastor. There goes my mom with the Bible and the holy water. And, it was just like, I would always wake up with scratches. I would wake up with scars. I would wake up with things on my body that shouldn't be on your body.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was just like, damn, okay. So yeah, there's been a lot of things, and one of the pastors that I was speaking with, and I told the same story, and he was like, it's not that they're attacking you, it's that you're a soft-hearted person, meaning that God has a special gift for you, and they don't want you to see that gift, so they're trying to scare you away from that gift.
Yeah.
So, but it never stopped me. I still became a pastor, and I still did what I had to do. Like again, now, it doesn't even faze me anymore to go, "Oh, what do you want, guy?" And you'll see, like literally just right in front of you, you'll see this black little cloud or just black little shadow just right in front of you. But it's still, doesn't faze me. I'm just like, "What's up, guy? What do you need, man? I'm busy. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Do you want to talk? You just sit down and talk to me." But
Yep.
then it disappears.
So I definitely, that's creepy. That would be one of those things that you would hear on like, there's another show that we watched called Paranormal Survivor. It's based out of Canada, and they have similar stories like that.
Yeah.
People actually have that happen.
I want to get one of those, the XR voice adapter things for the Ghost.
Oh yeah.
I want to get one of those.
Oh, the XR,
Was it XR?
basically like where you catch the
Voice of the Ghost.
the EVPs.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I want to get one of those so we can have it in here so we can actually talk.
Yeah, that would be creepy. You know what? We should do that, actually. Because all you need is a regular digital voice recorder.
Yeah.
'Cause that's
Well,
what we
actually, don't our phones have that?
Yeah, I think
Why can't we use it tonight?
we should do
We should do
it
it.
at Felt Mansion.
Let's go.
Okay.
So anybody want to join us at Club Mansion? We'll be there tonight. We're
Yeah.
going to have some fun. But meanwhile, Ben has a video. Check this out. This is where...
This happened in my garage.
This is creepy because I already had left from there, right?
No, this was before you were there.
Okay, this is before I was there.
This was like 2 years before you were there.
Okay, so check this out. I want to show everybody. Well, Ben's going to show you guys this video. People in the TikTok world as well as Facebook. Check out this video.
Yep. So
It is creepier than Nike's, but if you pay attention,
You'll see
nothing
something.
ever moves in. It just stays in the garage.
okay, so check this out. So the purpose of this video was to record people's reaction when they were, because we had a haunted house built in our garage.
Oh, so you invited the entities?
Technically, no, but I mean, but anyways, so we had a haunted house built into the garage, and so I kept getting these, and as you can see on the top of the video, let me go back to that real quick. It says 10/26/2021, and oh, you can't read it on this one, but it was like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. So nobody's up. I mean, I can vouch for that. Nobody was up. But anyway, it was about 2 or 3 in the morning. So I'm gonna play this video, and I just want you guys to see.
Look at this video. It is creepy, man. Pay attention. Pay attention. There's, you can see the spirits. You can actually see it. Right there. There it goes. There it goes.
Now, that video, or oop, this thing pulled my ear. Hold on a minute. My hearing.
It's still going. He's still there. That is creepy as hell.
I'm gonna play it again for those that are just joining.
Dude, that's awesome, dude.
It's. Hold on. Let me rewind it. Oops, what am I doing?
You know what's funny is that your dog never catches it and never barks.
Exactly. They didn't even. Well, because they weren't even out there anyways. Well, I'll play it one more time. Here we go. Let me know what you think in this video, because this is creepy.
There it is.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
You know,
Yeah.
here's the thing: is right
To
here.
the door. This is the first part of it. The second part of it is the door.
Oh, that's a different video. I gotta find that one. That's not
Is that
even
the
the same
different
time
part?
frame. It's not even the same day.
It's probably the same ghost.
It could
Or
be.
the same entity. Right there's that shadow right on that sheet.
Yeah, right here. It looks like you're looking down on somebody walking.
Yep.
So, the other video is. Let me
That
find.
was just creepy. That was
Oh,
cool.
I don't even have my glasses on. I can't see. Okay, I'm good. The other video. The other video. Let me go grab it real quick. I don't think I put it on Facebook. I mean YouTube. I mean, did I?
See, I want to know anybody on Facebook because I know most of my people on Facebook.
Oh, it's
are
on
from
Facebook.
here.
It's not on here.
No, I'm saying with people with me. Was it you over here just saying hi to me at the window and you guys just took off? That you guys did so fast you couldn't
So
touch the
let me
camera?
find that video.
Because that was creepier than crap. I'm over here telling my watcher, my viewers, hey, I got visitors, and I'm waving at them. They're waving back, and then you guys never even caught them on camera. That was the crazy part. And he literally sat there for at least 2 minutes. There's no way you guys
Here it
could
is.
catch him on camera. Now check this out. This is where the door actually opens and nobody's even there.
So, mine or the house. Oops. This is why is it always on that camera?
It's the ghost, I'm telling you.
There it goes. I fixed it. So people pay attention to this video. This is my house. This is okay. So where that other video was, that ghost video you just saw, that was where the ghost was walking towards the room, or in the room, was towards the door that's about to open. So check this out.
So the door on the first part was right here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm showing the TikTok.
Oh.
And there's video, there's noise, there's audio to this.
Oh, I didn't push play.
Do you hear that? Do it again. Do it again.
So again, this door is not easy to open.
It is
You can't
not.
push it
I've
open.
tried to open it. It's not an easy
You can't
door to
push
open.
this door open. Here it goes.
Did you hear that? Do it again and put the speaker louder. You'll hear
Are you telling me to put the speaker?
it. Yeah.
Oh.
As soon as you hear it click, listen. Do you hear it?
Mm-hmm.
What does she say, or it say?
It sounds like it's because my sister said it sounds like something happened in there. That's what it sounded like.
Do it again.
Something happened in there.
You hear that? That's creepy, dude.
I don't know what it is.
That was awesome. We got Junior
We got
now.
Junior
Miller.
and Michelle. What's
and
up?
Michelle Carter. What's up, y'all?
Thanks for joining. Hold on, I'm going to the wrong screen. So we got. Actually, I got to turn that camera back on.
No, what's happening?
No, I turned it on.
Oh, did you?
Nobody was sitting on it.
So TikTok world, we got Junior. Say hi, Junior.
What's going on?
We got Michelle.
Hi.
Hold on, let me move this because it's right on your face. We'll put it right in here. All right, so we got Junior and Michelle here. What's going on? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for stopping.
Tuning in. Thanks for
I
coming.
know, you know what I mean. Let me put my regular glasses on so I can see you.
We're on TikTok. We're on TikTok and Facebook.
TikTok.
We're on TikTok.
So, I want you guys to to tell our viewers your guys' stories when you were even in here or over there.
Well, actually,
Hold on, let me put it like. Oh, okay.
my actual first experience in this building particularly
Mm-hmm.
was one day we decided not to turn on the lights in the front,
Mm-hmm.
and we had motion activated in the back, and we came and brought something to the back where the fridge used to be, and there was a shadow figure standing in the bathroom, but he thought I was joking, but it literally pushed me back. Like when you walk into somebody, it felt like that, and I fell back.
That's creepy.
And he was like, I didn't want to say nothing, but I saw it.
Oh, so you
He
saw
let
it
me
push.
walk
I
right
saw
into
something,
it.
but
But see, that's the thing is, you got pushed.
It was like, it wasn't a push, it was like, as if you walk right into something. You know what I mean? Like,
But Ben seen it the other day. I seen it last night.
And it came
but it
from
was
And
a
it
back.
black
comes from back
figure.
there.
Yeah,
And
it's a black
it's a
figure.
whole-
It's not short, it's tall
It's a
and
tall
slender.
Exact-
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
But
exactly
I
what
walked right
saw.
into it in the bathroom, and it was like almost like as if I'm not paying attention. You walk into like a wall or whatever, you
Yeah.
you get the.
Like you kind of
He
get
was like,
pushed
I
back.
saw it, I didn't want to say nothing.
Yeah,
I was like,
Well, thanks for the heads up, buddy.
right.
But yeah, so the whole thing, I mean, I seen it last night. And which is why I remember I told you, I went next door and I said, I thought you guys were there last night because
Yeah.
they heard knocking. I'm trying to figure out if that was that dude that was in the bathroom that scared the
It
hell out of
might.
you and just knocking on the damn wall.
but I mean, we did because it was the first year we started in here, and the medium actually came to Holland because she got paid by a family out on Lake Michigan. They were having stuff going on in their house. Well, wherever she goes, she's actually from Detroit,
Oh,
and I can't remember her name, but
Let's
she's
let
a-
that be known.
Madame Lazelle. No.
But she was very nice about it. But she was like, she actually went to the Reiki tree first, and she was checking that out. But she said she got a weird sketch from that. But we're like, so does that mean it's got a weird sketch over here? And she was like, no, the things that are in this building are more of like protective and like watching over, not any harm or anything. And Junior's like, I don't believe in any spirits. I don't believe in none of that. Don't talk about it. Don't nothing. She's like, I'm just letting you know, as much as he'll allow me, that it's not gonna cause you harm or anything like that. It's just,
Good.
Well, see, that's what I told him. You talk to them, they disappear.
yeah.
Exactly.
Or like with us, we learned. With us, we learned
I
that
didn't want to sit on my shoulder.
Like I didn't do any like growing up in the religious aspect. You
Yeah.
know, they're taught not to. There's no spirits, no nothing like
That's
that.
exactly what I said in the beginning of the show.
So for the longest time, I didn't believe in any of that. But I've had experiences throughout my life that made me question certain things.
Yes.
Same thing.
And when you question certain things in the religion thing, it doesn't work.
Right. Exactly.
So for me, I was like, okay, well, I'm on the other side. I have to figure out what these things are that are happening.
Right.
And that's when I went down the paranormal and into that research. But
See, and that's the thing too, is like, I felt like what I was telling him, like, I watched a lot of paranormal shows.
yeah,
So when I lived in California, I was watching or listening on the radio. I don't know if you heard the story earlier. The cast members of Ghost Hunters was on the show. So I called the show and got on and talked to them. I wish I still had that recording, but I asked him about orbs. I said, what's the difference from the colors of orbs? And he said, there's really not that much of a difference. It's just their energy is heavier. And it's more, like they got more energy than the other ones do. Kind of like older, like they're older people.
Yeah, older.
So he said, there's really nothing, I mean, they're going to get different colors. But if you get, he said, look, sometimes if you get the ones that look like rainbows, like different colors, like a crystal looking thing, those are ones that are probably new or are trying to get energy from the other ones. So I was like, okay, that makes sense. Because my uncle's house in Kentucky, that we were just at over the weekend, back when he first moved in the house in '94, he was having all kinds of things, and we found out that they found a gravestone in his yard, and the girl's name on the gravestone was Jenna Lynn. Now I'm going to show you a picture that I got on my Facebook, that I took a picture in complete darkness.
While you do that, I'm gonna play this real quick, see if it happens.
What's that? Hold on, let me go to my page real quick.
No.
So,
Go ahead.
yeah, keep going. Hold on, take that video off. So, I got some pictures of ghosts that I've caught. Let me zoom in. So, I'm going to put it over here so you'll see it. But, now I remind you, this picture was taken complete darkness because we were hearing things in this room. So, you see that box? You want me to, let me zoom in. That's as far as it goes. You see that face?
Holy crap.
yeah.
My mom saw that girl standing in that room.
And
we think it, and it was. He still lives there. He still lives there. It's my uncle's house. Now, this room was my grandma's room when she lived there. Now, we called it General Inn because we figured that's who it was. Now, another picture in that same yard, which was actually outside, was this figure right here standing by my uncle. Now, everybody thinks, oh, the grill was on, it's probably smoke. The grill wasn't even being used yet. So, let me zoom in.
I see
see
something
that?
right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it's looking in the same direction. I
Isn't
think
that
it
glare?
looks like an Indian to me.
Isn't that glare?
No, I'm standing outside on the deck. There's no windows or nothing in front of me.
That don't look like no glare. That's something.
Oops,
It's like
sorry.
a cloud or
Uncle
something.
Mark, sorry you made it to Facebook.
Look like a cloud or something.
I mean, I wish I had the picture that I have at my parents' house.
Mm-hmm.
It was me and one of my exes. My exes was standing behind me, and I'm sitting in the chair. When I went and picked up the pictures that I got developed, there's a figure that's sitting next to my ex. But when I saw that, I went in and part of the picture. I didn't want to know.
Right.
With no explanation, it looked like a tall, skinny figure.
Yep.
And my mom was like, "Oh, it's probably your grandpa coming to visit." I was like, "Yeah, no, I'm good." Burn it.
So this house that this was taken at, we were hearing people like you were hearing here, walking. We were hearing the same thing.
Yeah, I hear that a lot.
And so we actually went out to look while it was happening, and there was nothing there. I fell asleep on the couch because this was my brother's house. I was living with them. Fell asleep on the couch and woke up to them. Scared the crap out of me, but to them sitting in the living room looking up. I'm like, "The frick are you guys doing?" We keep hearing somebody up on the roof, like boots. So I'm like, "What the heck?" So me and my brother went outside, and we heard something outside. So we're like, "If you're out here, show yourself." So I took the picture, and that's what I got. and everybody's like, oh, that's cigarette smoke, or that's fog or whatever.
That's
I've never
not
seen
straight
straight
smoke.
cigarettes.
That's my fault.
That is not neither one of them.
That is not neither one of them. I've been a smoker for years. Never have I had that.
Yeah.
That is never. I'm not even a smoke, and I can tell that's not a damn smoke.
Exactly. So I'm like, there's no. And when do you see straight smoke like that? Exactly. So I'm like, I've got some stuff. I've one more. So this picture is actually sideways. It won't let me flip it because then it won't make sense. So where this thing is right here, that orange figure, is a tree. So where's that light coming from?
A tree.
Yeah, there's a tree right here.
Well, I mean, if it's the sunset and you turn your head to the left and kind of look at it, that could be just the sunset peeking through. Well, why isn't it peeking through the
No,
rest
that's
of
the
it?
trunk.
Yeah.
That's the tree trunk, not anything else.
Oh, now you,
It doesn't
I mean,
split.
Jesus had a bush on fire. Maybe you got a tree on fire. I don't know.
Well, actually, we were moving out of this building and moving into that building.
Yep.
Our friend Lex was helping us out, but we had the blink camera set up in there, but it was set up where the tattoo area is now.
Yep.
Every night when we would leave out of there and Lex was finished in there,
Mm-hmm.
it would actually, on the way our furnace is all the way across the building, there'd be a blinking light going off. What would set off the blink camera?
Welcome, Steph.
So we were looking in the closet over there where the furnace is.
Mm-hmm.
There's nowhere a red light would be blinking anywhere on the furnace.
That's weird.
Where it was blinking every night after we would leave.
So the blinking light was coming from that room?
It was showing like it was on the furnace.
That's weird.
Yeah,
Okay,
on the
across
furnace,
the
there's
other-
no lights on there.
No.
No.
But it would be a
Furnace don't have
blinking
lights.
red light.
Huh.
And it would
Okay,
would blink and
so
set off the camera.
I went after the day after.
Oh, motion sensor, yeah.
The day was it the day of or the day after I had Ben put these motion detector, the motion
The camera.
cameras on. Okay, I'm gonna show everybody. It's up there. There's cameras. I took a picture and I sent it to him. In that area where that chair's at, okay, it was a light.
Mm-hmm.
What color light was it?
I think it was red.
It was a red light.
Yeah.
What around here is red?
Yeah.
We didn't have that sign yet.
No.
Look, no red light whatsoever.
Minus that sign because it wasn't.
Mine is that sign because that sign we didn't have that sign.
Now, here's the funny thing is because when I was in Kentucky, I kept getting a notification because I figured, oh, he's up walking around.
Yeah,
There's a white
right
light.
here.
Yeah, there was a white light on that wall.
Yeah.
That camera right there.
Because it would always set off our cameras.
Mm-hmm.
Even when we had the camera before the blink camera, it would.
So we do have some entities here,
Mm-hmm.
but they're harmless.
I mean, in all honesty, from the 4 years that we've been here, working on our 5th year, there's nothing that has ever harmed or felt negative. I mean, we do, in the 4 years that we've had the shop and we were in this building, we did realize that you have to do saging every now and then. Just because everybody's bringing in different energies.
Different vibes,
and,
different
and then sometimes some people have things attached to them
Yeah, exactly.
that they can leave behind. And for us, there were times where Junior, we would have some
Let it
clients
go.
in here, and then his mood would change to like,
Dramatic.
it would be like, he would be like this, snap of the finger. Like anything would set him off. And I'm like, I got to do my research. I need to figure out what's going on because
Yeah.
it would be whenever a client went something that you could feel their energy. And then it felt like it transferred it to him. And I was like, yeah, no, mm-mm.
Yeah, that's exactly because like even Malik when he was doing that thing walking around,
He was always so scared.
he was like,
He was
"Get
getting
this out of
some
here."
prayers all over the place.
Right. So, I mean, because he has a story. Exactly. He has some stories too about stuff happening to him, and it's like, I mean, there's people out there that are, hey, what's up, James? There's people that are like, they don't want to hear it, because it'll freak them out, or they think it will come after them,
Well, that's why
It's
with
like-
growing up in the religion, I was first my mom raised us Christian Reformed Pentecostal, and then my stepdad was Catholic, and then
Yep.
and then we went to Christian non-denominational.
Mhm.
You're taught to not. There is no. It's just straight heaven, hell,
Mhm.
demons, angels. That's basically it. But when you have things to actually happen to you, and they don't want you to question it. You know what I mean? That
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So that, I'm gonna do something real quick on that note.
So, Junior, you did mention that when you had your tattoo shop here, that your guns would go dry. I mean, the batteries would die.
Before you
So-
finish
so-
that, I'm
yeah.
gonna explain what paranormal means. Paranormal, in the dictionary, is described as denoting events or phenomena such as telekinesis or clairvoyance that are beyond the scope of normal scientific understanding.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's
Never
something that you
understand.
cannot explain regardless of how you think it is, that's considered paranormal.
Dude,
I know.
James.
What do you do?
James said,
Oh my
I've
gosh.
seen a ghost with 3 titties once.
Oh,
I was
shit.
turned on, not sure if that was a good or bad thing. Bro, I was 14.
3 titties, you sure
better
have 3
ran.
horns?
He was trying to get you.
Yep, sure would. So, what were you saying, man?
Oh, so Junior was talking about how his batteries would die in his tattoo
Oh, yeah,
machine.
Tattoo machine, yeah.
Yep.
So his batteries would die. And they were brand new.
One of them disappeared. Don't know what
Is
happened.
that light red? No, on the microphone.
No.
Is it even on?
Look underneath.
Push that,
Is it gonna be green or red?
push that button on the top.
It's green.
It's green.
Then why isn't it working? Push that button on the top. On the other side.
Right there.
Is it red now?
Testing.
Push it again.
He's good. It should be good.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
So
it's still picking up their voices.
Linda Love, thank you for showing in.
What up, Linda?
We're still waiting on your.
Brianna, thanks for watching. That's my niece.
Who?
Hey,
Brianna's my niece.
Brianna, how you doing?
Yeah, so I mean, I think, because again, like even for Kentucky, we were just where, there's a lot of places over there that freak me out. They creep me out.
Well, Kentucky is. Yeah.
Creepy anyway.
It's
Yeah,
creepy
it
anyway. It don't matter where you're at there.
Kentucky.
Yeah.
Hey, Linda, here's a question for you. Have you ever had any ghosts where you're from, or have you ever got introduced, or how can I put this? Have you ever run into a ghost, or
Has you
have you?
has you ever?
Because you know, in some of these, in some of these movies that you know, the Chinese movies or you know Japanese movies, they always show like the spirit, like the
The Grudge?
samurais and all the old stuff.
The Grudge.
Yes, yes, The Grudge. You're
What was
right.
that other one? Oh, I'm thinking of
So
not The Grudge. What was that other one? That,
let me know, Linda, if you ever experienced any ghosts or spirits.
what was that one that she came out of the TV?
The ring.
The ring.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of.
Man,
The
you
red
see
one was
some shit like that, run.
Yeah, why see something like that?
I'm out.
Yeah. You know, I would take a
Keep
picture first.
everything.
I would take a picture first, but then I would leave.
If you ain't moving with me,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You know, that we can.
I'm out.
But, you know, that's, again, the paranormal is something that a lot of people don't want to be involved in because it scares them. Which is understandable because it's like,
Because
if
they
you
don't
can't
have
see
an
it.
understanding of it.
But yeah, that's the other thing. And so that's why I had to figure out on my own, like, how to do this. Because for a long time, even my mom was like, we don't talk about spirits, we don't do this, we don't. That was just her way.
Yeah.
But when you have so many things happening, especially like when I was like a teenager, there was an orb in the corner of the bed every night. And it wasn't like scary, it was just a bright orb, and then I'd go to sleep. But every night,
Sleep.
I would just be laying there.
Sleep. Hell no.
But I
Got to
mean,
go.
but in that same house, a lot of people in that neighborhood constantly, like especially young girls, felt like they were being watched. So like, never to go. But it literally felt like you had a peeping tom, and it was like mostly teenage girls. So
Yeah.
like, they weren't comfortable in rooms where windows were right there. So
I wouldn't be either. No.
so
I hear you on that one.
But then in that same room, when I'm feeling already uncomfortable because the bed was here and the window was there, and then you got this orb, and it just
What's that movie? I know what you did last summer. Run.
Well, oh yeah, that too. That's a creepy. That was a weird movie too. So let me ask you this: if you could describe something, paranormal, what is the weirdest thing you've seen?
The weirdest thing I've seen.
Levitation.
You've seen somebody levitate?
Yes.
What was his name?
Me.
No, I'm saying, like, what was his name?
Me.
David Blaine? No, I'm just kidding.
No, me.
I'm kidding, dude.
Me.
I don't think I've seen anything really scary. It's just been things that are, I'm like feeling us being watched, but that's about as creepy as it gotten.
Yeah, I've done that. I've been there.
Why don't you keep watching the door?
You gotta know where the exit's at. Just in
If
case.
that door opens up and nobody comes in, I'm gonna freak
You
the
know
hell out.
what? The first night we stayed, okay, after a certain time, there's more activity in this
Yes,
building.
between 12 and 3.
Yes. Well, one night, a couple nights we
3
were
is the
here,
witch's hour.
Well, 3 to 5 is the witch's hour.
but it would be like probably like
That's
10,
2 hours.
10:30 would be like where it starts to kick off.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So there were a couple times where he did tattoo sessions. We were in here cleaning up late, and all of a sudden, like literally, the first time we heard it, it sounded like somebody ran from that back room and was running all the way up here. But as soon as they got to this pole right here, it stopped.
You better stop. Stop. Back.
No.
That's exactly what he
He
explained.
was like, this, that's it. We're done. We're out. We ain't looking back in here. And we didn't come in until later the next day.
Look,
Yeah.
I'm not lying. Ben,
Okay, so
I hear
check it out.
the other day he was explaining to me what he sees. And it was the same time I saw that shadow walk from on the other side of this wall, and it went that way. And he said, yeah, well, the one that does come out walks,
He walked
To
up
that
to the
pole.
pole.
and then
Yeah.
Because not past the
Because it was
pole.
funny because
Yeah.
we were like, well, we'll catch it on the camera because we couldn't have a camera in the tattoo
So,
area
I'm gonna
because
show
of
people
legal reasons
In the
for
TikTok world.
in the state. We can't have one in the tattoo area, so
So,
we have one right
We're
here.
talking about
yeah.
ghosts
Oh, yeah.
coming
And it
through
would
here.
never reach
There's
that
a ghost
point
that's
because it
bigger
would stop
here
right
than
there
you
at
are.
that pole.
Yeah, 'cause
But you would
the,
hear it like
Well, the other
running.
day,
the privacy
the
and stuff.
ghost comes out.
Yeah.
The ghost comes out, it comes this way, and you can see him. I'm sitting on this couch. I'm on my phone. I see him on the couch, and he stays right here. And he does this. Turns around, and he goes right back. And he goes
Yeah.
back and forth.
We never saw it, but we heard the footsteps, and sometimes it'd be like walking, like scattered walking.
It is.
Like
And then
dragging their feet?
sometimes like somebody's
You can
running
hear
full
what's
force.
up there from the attic. Like it's our attic.
Yes,
But-
same difference. It never passes that side.
That's
It stays
right.
right here.
Yeah.
You hear footsteps.
Yeah.
I just ignore that shit sometimes.
So because he didn't believe
Yeah.
in stuff and he didn't want to believe in it, even when the medium was here, she's like, I'm just gonna tell you since you don't believe, the only thing I'm gonna tell you is that what is in here is a protective and non-harmful.
I was good then. I was
Entity.
alright.
Yeah.
And he's like, as long as you don't
Exactly.
tell me that, I'm good.
Right.
But
Good.
then I actually, after she left, is when I ran into that figure in the bathroom after she left, like a year after. And I was like, when I say, you know, that medium
That's,
you have
that's my
in here?
homeboy. I be waiting on.
Because, in all honesty, that one did scare me only because the bathroom wasn't lit up. You couldn't see the toilet or anything, so I knew there was something there. But by the time I had realized it,
Yeah.
I had walked into it and almost fell back. So I was like, I want the medium back out. I want to see if it's anything bad or if it's something's changed or what.
You know, from the things that have happened here since we've been here, okay, you guys moved out, we moved in, and it was really nothing when we were staying up late where you had music going, but then it was just like there's nothing really happening. It wasn't until you're either by yourself or it's quiet.
Yes.
And as soon as you're by yourself or it's quiet, it's like they get disturbed because it's too quiet.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Because
you
that's
know
when
what?
things start to happen.
You know what? It was okay right before we moved out of here. We were doing a memorial tattoo on a girl the girl that passed away is known in Holland, but her friend had came in here. The two of her friends came in and got tattooed, and they had her ashes and her picture with her, right?
Mm.
We were like, okay, everybody grieves in their own way. We're not gonna judge you for that.
Yeah.
But the one best friend started crying, and she said the girl's name. As soon as she said the girl's name, and it was light out, like it wasn't dark out yet, and the lights were bright. So the fact that we saw this orb shoot out from the picture
Really?
right in front of JR tattooing, And we both looked at each. He looked over at me, and it was like, I don't know how to explain it, but it was a bright white orb that came out of that girl's picture, where the picture was sitting on the table.
Yeah.
Came flying out, circled around, it went right back.
Wow.
There was no way to like.
That's
and of course,
creepy.
because we didn't have the camera there, it didn't catch it. So I mean, but
Right.
I was like, "There's no way." Like it was bright in here. There was no way that
Yeah.
you're just gonna just see a random orb pop out of a picture frame
That is creepy.
and then go swirl around and then go right back in.
Yeah, because I've heard stories about things being attached to certain things, like the whole
Yeah.
Annabelle doll.
I mean, there's certain
That's
vibes
why
that
I don't
attach
bring
themselves
nothing
to.
home. I did that once, and I threw that bitch away quick.
What was it?
Something when I used to work at Freedom Village.
Oh, yes,
yeah.
you were talking about that.
It was something
Okay.
that it was me and my buddy of mine, we worked at the same place.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't. It was something I brought home. I threw that shit away quick.
They used to come to the house and they
Wait.
used to be like,
I
they'd be like, okay, especially with the motion sensor things.
Yeah.
I see a lot of things with them, and we used to have the motion sensor in the bathroom over
What's
here
up,
and
love?
that's over there. That thing goes on all the time, but they used to talk about there was a motion censored hand towel dispenser down
Yeah.
in the kitchen where they worked,
that shit
and
used
they
to
would
Oh,
be like,
yeah.
where they would tell
Me and
a
my homeboy
story,
forget.
they
What's up,
would be like,
Chrissy?
they would be like, we would be on the whole other side of the kitchen, that thing go off. They both said we were out.
Yeah.
I was a chef and I left.
What are you doing? You're supposed to be cooking.
Yeah, that's what I was supposed to be doing.
And the other guy, he's like, I've seen stuff before, but he goes, when you're downstairs in the basement and you dishwashing and you cooking and you see that thing on the other side of the room just keep going down, he's like, we were out.
That's weird because I've actually
Because that's sensitive, so sensitive.
exactly.
To,
So
to pick up motion.
that kind of happened to me when I worked at a place in Kalamazoo.
Shit.
Okay, I'm sure a lot of people are like this because you don't want to poop when other people are in the same bathroom.
Have you been to jail? I'll poop anywhere.
No, but listen, hold on a second. I'm not talking about jail. I'm talking about factory work.
I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm not holding it for
I'm not holding it for
So,
nobody. I ain't
No, I know, but neither do I.
I'm
But I'm
gonna tear
saying,
myself up.
You gotta poop. You gotta poop.
but here's the thing: is you know, I
I
know
know
people. I know people sit there and wait like,
Number 3 and
should
5.
I fart right now? Or-
Hell yeah.
But anyways,
Can't hurt nobody.
but you wait for that air dryer to turn on, so you.
Oh yeah, let it go. Flush the
Yeah.
toilet.
I do that too. But anyways, so I was doing that one time, and I was in this factory where I was like, "Damn, is anybody even in here? I gotta poop. I'm holding it in." So that air dryer came on, and I was like, "All right." So and then I looked under. I was like, "What the fuck? Nobody's even
Ain't
in
nobody's
there."
in there.
I was
Did
like,
you ask them?
"I know, right?" And I was like,
That's what I say. You gotta be careful what you ask for and be careful on how you
Yes.
speak because your tongue is a very powerful thing.
"Yeah,
You know, and we can sit here and talk about this Mr. Man here or this spirit or whatever.
Whoever it is.
But you know, whatever's here today, tonight, last night, it's still gonna be here regardless.
exactly."
But it's how you deal with it. I mean, again, I talk to him. I talk to it
Yeah.
because I'm not afraid of it.
Well, I could see this
What up,
we
Christy?
did, even in the new shop. Like, there will be
Wait. As I told him, the knocking.
But I told you yesterday I had it where I was cleaning up the shop, sweeping up and stuff. The doorbell, because we have the doorbell
yeah.
that is no, the door literally opened because I saw the door open, the bell go off, and a figure walked in, like almost like Marcos.
Oh yeah, you said
But
you,
I was
you
like,
looked
that's
like
why I was
Marco.
like, Marcos, did you come in?
Yeah.
And he was like, I wasn't even over there.
I wasn't even over there. I was on that side. I was on the other side.
And Junior wasn't in there, so I was like, I even came out and looked in here to make sure you guys were
That's-
here or not here. And I'm
See,
like,
that is creepy because
Because there's motion, actually, doors opening.
right, that's what I'm saying. Because you could, like, sometimes when I'm here and we know somebody's walking in, we can hear that from over here.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like,
Ding.
yeah. So I'm like, oh, somebody's next door. So it's like,
but you
or
know what?
customers walking in.
We actually didn't have that on our door for a while, but we had one artist that was partial. Well, he was mostly deaf. So for us, when he was working in here, he was like, "Can you put something on the door so I know when people walk in?" Because at the time when we were in this building, we had a wall.
Oh,
in
yeah.
front of
couldn't
the door,
see.
so you
That wall
couldn't
was cut
see
out.
nothing.
Yeah.
And he was like, I can't hear when people come in. Can you help me with putting the thing on the like a noise to alert me that somebody's in? So we did, but then like he's always kept on the door after that.
Yeah.
But for us, it just lets us know when somebody's coming in and out. But yeah, yesterday freaked me out because I'm telling you, the figure looked exactly the same height and build as Marcos, and I was like, Marcos, you playing with me?
Yeah, 'cause
I wasn't even around.
that's weird. That is creepy.
And that's why I'm just looking at her. She went to, you checked the camera.
I checked the camera. The cameras don't have nothing on the video from it.
That's creepy.
Because I
How proof?
noticed, because I was like, my head popped up. It don't even catch me reacting to the door. It catches right before that and right after that. But now when I reacted and when the bell went off.
That's weird too because you want to hear. Okay, that video of the door opening at my house, it got caught on one camera. The camera that was facing the door, it skipped that part.
But the craziest part is we have the door right there by the merch,
Yes.
and we have the two outdoor cameras and
Yeah.
the blink, and none of them are the doorbell, and none of them got it. And I'm like,
That's weird. That's creepy.
so there's
because-
4 cameras that didn't catch nothing.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
What?
Are you serious?
But then we have it every now and then where the bathroom, the fan kicks on and the light kicks on. So every now and then I'll be in my office working and also that thing will go off and I'll be like looking, I think it's him going in the bathroom or somebody going in there. Or sometimes they'll stay on for extended periods of time, like almost somebody move right as it's about to go off.
Yeah. See, and that's the thing too is like, how are these cameras not?
Where's Ghostbusters? We need the movie.
Well, right now, if anybody has any experiences with ghosts, spirits, whatever,
We have
why
about-
don't you give us a call real quick. 616
10 more minutes.
796-8045. Real quick, man, let's make it a quick 1-minute conversation to where we can hear your ghost stories. That'd be great to hear. And just remember, every Thursday will be paranormal activities.
Okay, I actually got a story. There's a house in South Haven that we used to, well, I lived with my aunt and uncle. My uncle passed away in 2018. This is obviously before. And the house, everybody that either lived there, visited, either experienced something or heard our stories. I remember the room that I was using, I fell asleep. I always fall asleep with the TVs on. And I remember my remote being on my table next to me. I woke up and it was over by the TV. With my TV on still.
Okay, that's a little creepy.
Yeah. Because I was up, because I got up to look for it. Because you know how, like, if you fall asleep with the TV on, and all of a sudden in the middle of the night it's really loud. It
Yeah.
wakes you up. That's how it happened. That's what
Yeah.
happened. It woke me up. So I got up to go turn it down,
Yeah.
and I reached over and I was like, and I looked up and it was over on my TV stand thing that I had. I was like, what the frick?
Mm-hmm, got you thinking there, Marcos.
Well, because there was a day where I slept here.
Yeah.
I slept here the other day. I put a chair right there and I put, all my equipment just so I can watch TV. I got my little TV here plus, on the phone. I end up falling asleep and I know I always put the volume on this thing on my tablet really low, like seriously to where it's not even on.
Yeah.
And then, so I turn this on and I make sure the ringer's just a little bit high so I can hear in case somebody calls in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
What you just said about being loud, I woke up because the volume on this was on high.
Huh.
And I woke up and I'm like, I didn't really think too much of it and I just turned it back down, all the way back down,
Yeah.
and I went back to sleep. Next thing you know, my phone rings and I look up and I'm hearing my phone and I'm like, I need to get up, I need to answer my phone. I look up, my phone's dead. I'm going,
That's
and
weird.
I'm looking, I'm searching, it's dark, so I'm looking for the charger. I'm like, oh, it's plugged in. Why is my phone dead?
Yeah. Huh.
And I didn't think that I'm sleeping. I've been busting my ass in where I was, that part, and I'm just like, whatever. And so I went back to sleep. I didn't wake up till like 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
And I'm just like thinking about it, and I'm just kind of rough-minded because I've been busy and, you know, everything going on. And I'm like, okay, whatever. But it wasn't until you just said that, I'm like, wait a minute, my volume's always low. Always.
Yeah, that is-
Even on my TVs, everybody knows that I listen to my TVs at a number 3 or 4. I don't ever put my volume high. I got really
I
good
had you
hearing.
until I got these.
I got really good hearing. So for that to happen, now he's got me on my toes.
Until you coughed earlier and you messed it up.
Oh yeah, I coughed so hard I busted my ear, I think, because I can't hear out of this ear.
Yeah, you broke it. But yeah, so
Anyway.
anybody, we got about 5 more minutes. Go ahead and give us your stories. Not titty stories, not ghost
Wait,
titty
I
ones.
got a question for you guys.
Yeah.
So since you guys have been in here for a while, Mark, because you've been in here more,
Mm-hmm.
have you had things where you put it in a place?
And it's somewhere else?
Yeah. Or you can't find it for a while.
Yeah, like my battery charger.
Oh yeah, did you ever find that?
No.
Actually,
Yeah,
you know
I'm missing
what?
a battery.
His battery for his tattoo machine, actually one of them, we ended up having to get replacement batteries because we could not find it anywhere. Even we were like, well, when we move out of this one, we'll probably find it somewhere.
Right.
We
You
still
said-
have never found it.
That's creepy. That
And
is
we
weird.
would always be like this when we would leave at night. We would put our keys right there on that old where you guys have your
Yeah.
little thing here on. We used to put our keys on that before so that we knew grab it when we go out the door,
Yeah.
lock up. There would be times where they weren't there. And then we would have to be like, we would always be like, we would talk to the spirit, like you said.
Yeah.
We're like, hey,
Hey,
we
give
gotta
back my
go.
keys, fool. I
We'd
gotta
be
go.
like, hey, ghost, can you like give us our things back?
Right.
We need to go. Like, but it would be random, like, or we would find it somewhere else, somewhere we would never ever.
But see, here's the thing. So when we go on site and like to the, you know, this, we're shooting a video. We go on site somewhere. We go to a concert or we go to some kind of festival. I have a battery pack. This thing is huge. It's like this big, like a big old square rectangle. You can plug 2 phones and it's a 5-hour charge.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep.
It's a big square block. It's a
They
block.
sell them at auto parts stores too. I've seen them there.
So it's
before.
just a big block, a battery pack. That's all it is for the phones. I'm OCD, so everything I have, if you can see right now, everything is laid out where I need it to be. Everything that I have is all laid out. Where's my battery pack?
Yeah, and
it just got frustrating sometimes when I'm working my first shift job and
Yeah.
I'm coming in and helping in the studio, and then I'll be like, and then trying to get orders done and things would be missing, and I'd be like, okay, I don't have the energy or the strength to be playing with you right now. Can you please just give me what I need because I need it so that my frustration doesn't go to the back right now.
right.
And then I turn around and then it'll be sitting right there, and I'll be like,
You son of a.
It's like, okay, thank you. Yeah, because that's happened even at my house. I thought you left that battery pack at my house.
I didn't leave it here because we used it when we took off. I can't remember where we went, but I used it. And remember, I put all my wires in here. I put all my jewelry and lined up my jewelry, and I put my battery pack just like this, right here.
Yeah, I remember that.
My 2 wires were missing. My battery pack was missing, and one of my rings was missing. Tell me why this ring was behind the furnace.
what?
It was behind the furnace. I had to when I took everything out and I told you I was going to rearrange everything. I took everything out of that little storage where the furnace is. I swept in there. Why was this in the back of the furnace?
Really?
Man,
Well,
you
wait,
better than
I'm
me.
gonna tell
I'm
you
out.
So you met my youngest niece the other day.
Yes, the little adorable
Okay.
thing.
Well, here's the thing. She was at the house
She
one
was
day
so
with us.
cute. Oh my
Okay,
god.
and she's potty trained.
She stole my heart.
I know, she's a cutie. We love her.
She gave me a hug. That was so cool.
Well, I can say this. I'm a proud auntie of 6, 7 grandbabies, and then I have an adopted daughter that I adopted and raised. But for Tegan, she's in the potty training phase, and
Okay.
we're trying to keep her going on that. So there was one day she was at the house with us, and she had to go potty so bad. But she literally went and she stood by the bathroom, and we both were looking at her and we're like, Tegan, she had this look of fear on her face. And we were like, what is going on? What is wrong with you? And she was like, She goes, I don't know, Auntie, I just don't want to go in there.
Hmm.
And she would not go in there, and we both were looking at her like, Tegan, what do you tell us what you see? And she was looking at us like, why are you not seeing what I see?
Yes.
Children see a lot more than we do.
But she's not the only one of the nieces and nephews that have done that. But like going down the learning things for myself, they say that animals,
Yeah,
especially cats and dogs,
Cats and dogs.
and the kids up to a certain age, while some see it even after that, but
Yeah.
but like I was telling him because things have happened, and I'd be like, okay, I'm not saying I'm psychic or anything like that. But I'll get like this intuition, like a strong intuition.
I'm the manager.
And
You need help?
But it'll be like he went out and stuff happened. It was very bad. But I had something telling me, like, if you go outside this house,
Yeah.
something very bad is gonna happen.
Yeah.
And something happened. And I was like, I told you.
Yeah.
Like, everything in me was telling me not to leave that door.
Mm.
And he left. He was like, oh, you just crazy. But it's not the only time. There's been other times where I've had unexplained where something is like literally telling me don't.
You know, it's funny you say that because I read online, because everything's true online. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
I read
You
on,
don't have
He can say that everything is true online.
Yeah, you need a
Hey,
psychiatrist.
you didn't
You
see
need a
that person? There was
psychiatrist on it.
somebody on Facebook the other day that says everything you read on Facebook is true.
They need to slap the
well, here's the thing, and here's the reason why I would say 80% of
That
it.
just hurt my
Only
head
because
thinking, man.
people post real videos. So the thing is I read online that a psychiatrist had mentioned that everybody in the world at one point has wanted to kill somebody. Literally want to go kill somebody.
Shit, that'd be everybody. Then.
That'd be everybody.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
you got your exes, you got
brothers,
your
sisters.
exes, and
Yeah.
then their boyfriend. You're right.
No, but he said everybody in there has had that moment in their life more than once wanted to get up and go kill somebody. And I was like, damn, that is probably true. Because,
I don't know about that one.
I mean, I thought to myself, I'm like, but I've never really been that mad where I wanted to physically kill somebody.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, there's no way I would ever do that. And it's like,
God,
yeah, you get mad, you get frustrated, you get pissed off and things like that, but it's like,
Not to the point where you want to actually kill that
right,
person.
like get up and go shoot him in the face or something.
I mean, you hear a lot of expressions of that. Of, I'm going to go kill you. I'm going to do this, but it's just because they're mad.
Yeah.
But to actually have a person actually think about how they're going to do it, and then say, where the hell am I going to put the body?
Yeah.
Which is where this is where Angela Zamudio Ramos comes in because she does a really good job at cleaning up.
Exactly.
And
Let's do that one more time. Pure West Compassion Club, thank you for sponsoring. Thank you for everything you do for us. Thank you for supporting us. Get a hold of them, 616-772-9420. Also, Angela Zamudio Ramos, no, I'm just kidding. Ramos Cleaning Service, 616-321-0309. Get a hold of her if you need your bathrooms cleaned, your office, your shoes, your everything, plates. What else does she do?
I'm done with you.
Office.
Wow,
Did I
she
say
could be
office? Well, she cleans the kitchens. I'm saying,
The kitchen when it's empty.
obviously I'm
She
joking.
doesn't do dishes.
She's joking. I'm joking. I know, I'm kidding. Not the dishes, okay.
Ramiro, get him. No, Ramiro. Miguel, get him.
Yeah, I know. But anyway,
Miguel, Miguel, get him.
yeah. So, all right, well, we got
Wait.
1 more minute.
Where's that light?
I know, I just saw it too.
What, like?
A light was
The light. Look,
Oh, shit.
it's off.
What? It was just on.
Yeah,
Look
it
at
just went out.
look. All our lights are on. That turned off.
Yeah, that's weird.
All right, thanks, nice and everybody. Thank you.
What the fuck? No, wait. We need.
Hold on, let
We
me,
might see you next week, but if we
oh, I
don't,
can't see it.
You know what?
We
if
had a
you actually see- What if
situation.
you actually see a head just kind of pop out of there?
That would be
Out of that light.
what I would say. Hold on, let me grab a camera and get that on video, and then we'll be outside. Just kidding. No, I just want to thank everybody for joining tonight. We appreciate
Why
it.
are you zooming?
Who's zooming?
My camera.
It is.
Is it really?
Why is my camera zooming?
It's trying to. It is zooming.
It's controlling it. All right, so I want to thank everybody for joining.
Did
For,
you heard that too?
Mother.
should I stop
But I'm
talking?
just saying, it's not like the feeling right now isn't, with this stuff going on, isn't negative. Like,
It's not negative.
it's just, it's more
It's
like
not-
playful.
Yeah.
Well, if you're gonna be here, at least say hi. Do something. Not
Okay,
go
so
with the camera or something.
we're gonna go. Are you guys going to go with us?
Or
to
not
Philip
that, not that one.
Not the expensive
Not
shit.
the expensive one. It's not something simple over.
His cell phone.
I'm gonna flip out if something just actually falls
I know, right?
From where?
anywhere.
Back there, probably.
Yeah, because there's a lot of stuff over there can be.
All right. Well, I want to thank everybody for joining. We appreciate you guys.
Move the light. It's hanging.
Would you stop talking? I'm trying to get off the show. Anyway,
That's creepy.
It is creepy.
we'll investigate after.
Okay.
Anyway, so I want to thank you for joining the show. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate our viewers. Appreciate Michelle and Junior stopping by. We want to thank you guys for tuning in. Also, we got Michelle and Junior, and then we got Marco. Okay.
I know what you did.
I know. Somebody was here. No, I'm just kidding.
God bless you guys. Have a nice night. Be
All right.
safe. And if you want to go, you can go to the Felt Mansion where we're going to go in a minute.
We're gonna be going over there. We're gonna go spend the night. No, I'm just kidding.
I love you guys.
I'm not going.
I'll be
It's
outside.
cold, bro.
It's not cold outside. It's like 70 degrees still.
I'll wait for y'all
I
to
think.
get back and tell me what happened.
You ever live with ghosts? It's cold.
Oh, that's true. All right. Well, we'll see you guys tomorrow night. And we got who's on tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night we have Eddie Rodriguez, Mr. Sportsman.
Eddie Rodriguez. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll have him.
We're going to be here
Sportsman.
debating.
Okay, that's cool.
Well, talking about sports,
Oh,
and then we're going
I
to be
don't-
probably with
did you say
YouTube
you-
debating, which that was funny. Last
Yeah,
time
that
we
was
were-
cool. Your glasses aren't even on.
Oh my god,
There.
it's creeping me out.
There.
That's creeping me out.
All right. So we'll see you
That
guys.
never goes off.
Yeah. That
Yeah, that one
This
is
one
an
does.
emotion sensor one.
This one did at one point.
Because I'm telling you, we had a motion sensor one there and one in the bathroom, and they would always be going off back there. But that's not a motion sensor ones that
That's
would be
creepy.
going off like that.
Cool.
All right,
Yeah, that's weird.
I'm tripped up now.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see you all Friday night. Oh, that's tomorrow.
Same bad time, same bad channel.
Yeah.
Thank you everybody for joining Black River Studios.
Peace out. Have a good night.